Well, hey, folks, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I know that there's a lot of things you could all be doing here on a Tuesday evening, and I am so pleased that you decided to spend and share a little time together with us. My name is Matt DiMaio. I'm speaking to you from my home in Tampa, Florida, and I am not a corporate executive. I'm not part of an official paid spokesperson. I am a rep, a reseller for the Great Discovery, just like all of you. I happen to be a content creator, and a little over a year ago, I fell in love with this project when I saw not only what it was at that time, but what it has been turning into. It is truly one of a kind. And I've been creating content and selling content online for a number of years, and I've got a lot of room for comparison. The Great Discovery truly is a great discovery for me and for an awful lot of you. We've got a global product marketplace that is nothing short of a breakthrough for those of you that want to get your message out to the world. And it doesn't matter whether you're a course creator, whether you're an author, a pastor, a podcaster, a speaker. If you've got a message, we have a platform that will allow you to reach a worldwide audience. And you couldn't ask for better timing. Take a look at these numbers. This is one of the biggest dollar volume producing industries in the world. And you take a look at e-learning services and wider e-learning marketplace and the corporate e-learning and digital education products and personal development and coaching. And you see that those numbers are measured in the hundreds of billions. And that's a little bit hard to relate to. So here's something easy. Take a look at the first line where it says e-learning services at 299.7 billion. Let me put that into perspective that you can kind of wrap your head around. According to Greenview Research, Great View Research, in 2023, just a year before these numbers at 2024, the worldwide cosmetics industry was billed as 296 billion. The e-learning business in 2024 is bigger than the worldwide cosmetics industry. If that doesn't put things into perspective, I don't know what does. And so that is how popular. Now take a look at the projected growth, because it's one thing to have a huge business right now, but a lot of businesses are in decline because of AI. But with us, we are expected to grow by multiples just in the next 5 years, up to over $842 billion. We're looking at a $1 trillion industry here, folks. So the timing, not only for our company, but for you to be involved with our company, could not possibly be better. Now, we talk about having a worldwide audience. About 7% of the world's audience speaks native English. About 13% of the world speaks some English. But we're going to give you access to all the rest of the 87% of the world that doesn't speak any English. Folks, that is a 700% increase in your potential audience. Show me anywhere at any other platform that you can have something like that happen. So let me demonstrate exactly one of the reasons that this platform is just so very powerful. So you're going to hear from our co-CEO, and you're going to see a demonstration of just one of the things that our platform is able to do. Oh, did I? Sure, I tried to hide the control.
No sound, Matt. You need to
No
reshare and share
sound?
the sound.
What,
Yeah,
I got to go back and I thought I hit the
yeah.
button to go back.
Yeah, unshare and reshare the sound.
I will do that. I will do that exact thing. I thought that when I
And
brought this up,
click optimize for video. There should be 2 check boxes.
yep, I know what you're talking about. Thank you very much. Let me see if I can reshare. Optimize, share sound, optimize for video sharing. Click this presentation and share it. And come back over here and get rid of that thing. Hide the panel. Come back over to where we were on this slide. Maximize it up. And let's try it again.
Hi, I'm Tim Taylor, co-CEO of the Great Discovery, a new monetized global e-learning platform that connects talented creators and service providers with quality learners and customers in nearly every country and every language in the world. Check out how this platform translates my voice into multiple languages. And hey, get started with this yourself. You are going to love it. नमस्ते, मैं टिम टेलर हूं द ग्रेट डिस्कवरी का सह सीईओ एक नया嗨，我是蒂姆·泰勒，大发现公司的联合首席执行官。这是一个新的。مرحبا أنا تيم تايلر الرئيس التنفيذي المشارك لشركة The Great Discovery. Salut, je suis Tim Taylor, co-CEO de The Great Discovery, une nouvelle plateforme d'apprentissage en ligne mondiale monétisée. Γεια σας. Είμαι ο Tim Taylor, συνδιευθύνων σύμβουλος της The Great Discovery, μιας νέας monetized.
So folks, think about what the big deal is here. Not just the fact that we are able to translate your content into 120 different languages, but it's as if you yourself are delivering that presentation. If you've ever hired a translator like I have, you know that it's one thing to get an accurate translation. It's very expensive. And secondly, a lot of times you have to have somebody else narrate your content for you. And let me tell you, they don't bring your fire. They don't bring your personality to your content. They don't understand it the way you do. And so this is a total breakthrough in your ability to spread the message that God has put inside of you to the rest of the world. And so let's talk about the platform itself.
First showing you the digital products marketplace, and then how to upload courses and sell courses in multiple different languages on the platform. So this is the homepage of the Great Discovery. And if you scroll down here, you can see all the different product categories that we have. We have channels or community groups on the Great Discovery. So if you want to build a membership community, you can do so on the Great Discovery. And then we have our different courses, ebooks, seminars, workshops, and coaching programs down here. You can separate by category. You can separate by original language or translated language, by creator, and by skill level. If we come up here and we go to browse courses, I can search for courses, let's say about podcasting. I can find a course like this on podcasting, go into the course, begin the course, listen to it originally in English.
Hey everybody, welcome to Podcast Fast Start. And
then if I'd like to change the language of the course, I can simply click in the top right-hand corner on Select Playback Language, select the language I'd like to play it back into, for example, French, and now listen to this course in French.
Start. Si vous souhaitez créer un podcast et que...
Or I could choose a different language. In this example, let's say Italian.
Ciao a tutti, benvenuti a Podcast Fast Start. Se vuoi creare un podcast e non sai da...
So this is the only platform that has the voice translation embedded directly into it, allowing you to take courses no matter what language that course is originally translated into. So you can upload courses in English and have them translated into every language, or you could take courses from people in other countries who speak other languages and have them translated in English. So now you can learn from people who you've never had access to learn from before. Now moving on to creators. Uploading courses on the Great Discovery is incredibly easy. On some platforms, you have to basically be a web designer in order to upload your courses. But on the Great Discovery, you simply come to My Courses, Onboard Courses, and select Onboard a New Course. It will then walk you through a templated process, which you simply fill out the selected areas. And then once you do, it will automatically create all the landing pages and checkout pages for you. Here's an example of one of my courses live on the platform. It's a YouTube for Beginners course, and this page was automatically created once I filled out the template. It has the title of the course, the cover image for the course, the video for the course, the what you'll learn section, the course content section, the requirements of the course, and then below it promotes other courses that I have, like this SEO course here. This is a free course that anybody can download. You see I have over 109 learners on it, and I have 8 reviews, which are displayed here at the bottom of the course. So that's what I love about the Great Discovery is they make being an affiliate incredibly easy and incredibly lucrative, and they make being a creator incredibly easy as well, because you simply follow the template and then your courses are automatically made available for people all over the world, no matter what language they speak. So now I'm actually going to give you an overview of the platform
and make a point about something that Alex said that may not have caught your attention right from the beginning. And that is, when I used to have content translated, I had to decide in advance where I thought I would have a big enough audience that would make it financially worthwhile for me to spend the time and the money to get that course translated. That's not the way this works. Here, the user, the learner, decides to be able to select whatever language from where they live. So it is a learner selected language translator. Folks, this is mind-boggling to me. I have a YouTube channel where I have a very large audience in India. And so originally I paid to have my course translated into Hindi, but that's only one language and India has dozens of them. And so here, I can't predict what languages people wanted to speak or be able to receive the information. Here, I don't have to. The platform allows the user to decide how they want to receive the information. And it's on every kind of topic. Take a look. This chart is alphabetized. Everything from academic learning all the way down to writing. If we had something on zookeeping, that would be on here too. But literally right now, A to W, pretty soon from A to Z. And so it is a complete library of all sorts of content taught by some of the world's best creators. Now take a look at this. When we were talking about the idea of the translation, you have a true global reach. Your video and your audio content is translated into local language at the user level that I was just talking about. And there's no added cost. It doesn't cost me anything extra to have that done. All your printed material, every video, every training, every coaching session, all translated. It maintains your voice and your speaking style so that your passion for what you're doing can completely come through. And the level of accuracy is amazing. So in the top 40 languages, we have better than a 99 and plus % accuracy. And for the remaining languages, well into the high 90% accuracy. This is Flash Gordon. This is science fiction movies come true to life right now. Now, when you're marketing in other countries, you can't just go and start from scratch and act as if you know exactly what you're doing. There is a system to this. So we've even thought that through for you. So in order to get a footprint, in order to start to get recognized in some of these other places, you have to build a level of confidence, a level of trust, a level of familiarity with who you are and what you offer if people from another land are going to buy or pay attention to you. And so the very first level of our lead magnet, you have the opportunity to offer free and Genius Session courses. And what this does is it gives you the ability to deliver some basic content to your audience so that they understand who you are, understand your value proposition, and if they like you, they're going to come back for more and buy your medium-priced courses, which is your qualifier. This is your premium course. It's an affordable feeder course. It incentivizes affiliate traffic. That means that we've got worldwide affiliates who may buy your course and love it so much that they want to sell it. or people that are just purely money motivated that realize you've got a hot topic and they've got an audience for it. And so we're going to be able to incentivize them as, and think about this. It's like having a worldwide sales force that costs you nothing to recruit them up front. You don't have to spend any money on a pay-per-click, driving traffic. The way this works is 70% of the commission goes to the people that are actually selling the course for you. 30% comes to you. Now, if you are selling your own course, then you're earning money from both sides of it. But here's a way with no upfront advertising expense or promotional cost to be able to gain a worldwide audience. And this all leads into your premium course, into your academy offers and your channel. So if this is your full upsell, full service coaching, interactive teaching, whatever your service or product is, here you're keeping 70% and 30% is going into commissions. So again, no upfront cost, the ability to entice people and incentivize people to market your content for you. Because the truth is, you're probably a very good creator. But most people that are creators really don't like the sales side of it. They don't like the marketing side of it. Wouldn't it be great to be able to have other people do it for you and be well paid to do it while you're still making money? Best of both worlds. Now, we have branded channels. This is something that's brand new. I just got my channel. I haven't put any content on it yet, but this is really an amazing thing because it gives you the ability to host blogs, trainings, webinars, podcasts. Let's say you're a pastor and you have sermons and you have a local church. Well, here's an opportunity for you to get your sermon, your word out to the world, translated into well over 100 different languages. It gives you the ability to have multiple subscribers or subscriptions or offers. That means this is a profit generator for you. This doesn't have to be free. You can charge a subscription. You may charge a couple of dollars. You may charge more depending on what type of an offer, but you can also have different levels of subscriptions. This platform handles all of that for you. You don't have to do any of the programming on it. We can host Zoom events with two-way audio translation and customizable call to action buttons. All the payments are processed by the Great Discovery. Folks, if you've ever tried to do payment processing around the world, every country's got its own weird banking system and different regulations. You don't have to deal with any of that. And again, there's a 70% rev share to you, the creator, and for people that help promote your podcast, your content, your seminars, your sermons, your products, 30% goes into the affiliate plan. Again, a worldwide sales force that works only on pay for performance. Two-way live audio translation of your Zoom sessions. This is science fiction come true. Imagine you're a coach and you are located here in Florida like I am, and you have a client on in Brazil, and you have another one on in India, and another one on in Germany, and another one on in Japan, and you're coaching all of these people. Imagine being able to have everybody speak and understand each other in real time. This was impossible a few months ago, and now it's happening, it's done, it's working, and it's amazing. Now, we give you all of the tools that you need, not only to build your products, but also to help you promote it. And not just your products, but whatever business you're in, we have all sorts of global business tools. So for one of them is the Chrome extension tool with unlimited translation of audio content, whether you're on the Great Discovery platform or not. So for example, if there's a news channel that you're interested in listening to from someplace else in the world, with our Chrome extension tool, this is proprietary, by the way. Nobody else has this. You can listen to the content on the web anywhere and listen to it in your language. We have a suite, a coordinated, integrated suite of AI genius apps that are designed to assist you in your marketing, your content creation, your ability to learn things, and a lot more. You'll have unlimited access to exclusive Genius Club courses and content. You get a discount when you subscribe to this because this is an optional subscription. Just by agreeing to get these amazing tools, you get 10% off club savings on nearly all of the Great Discovery courses and products. And of course, it maintains your affiliate active status. So this gives you full qualification to receive overrides, commissions, and payments from whatever team you have selling your content and courses from around the world. But that's not all. You also have an AI creator and author lab. Now look at this. Back in the day, it took me months to write a book or months to produce content. Now I can do it in days or even in hours because we have tools that give you AI-assisted design, creation, formatting. You can onboard your courses with video, translatable curriculum. You can add quizzes, exams. You can gamify it, add certifications in minutes, not months. You get an AI-assisted book creation, design, writing, formatting, editing, cover to cover, ready to publish. In fact, a few weeks ago, I was on a webinar with James Penny and with Ed Garza. And when they started at 10 in the morning with a concept that they said they were going to write 2 books. They dreamed up the topic that they were going to talk about. They did the entire outline. They wrote all of the content chapter by chapter. They formatted it, created a cover for it, and 2 books complete from nothing to a full covered art design and everything by 4 p.m. that day. And they did it live in front of everybody. So we live in an amazing time and you're associated with an amazing company. So you can create ebooks, audio books in your voice. You can clone your voice so you're reading the book. And it can come across in nearly any language and so much more. Here is one of the original founding distributors with the company, founding resellers, Stan Harris.
And having my content on the Great Discovery has been a huge breakthrough for me. On another platform, listen, I make more money in 2 months on the Great Discovery than I have in the last couple years on the other platform. Why? Over the other platform, I'm the only one selling and it's only in English. Here, I've got a multitude of affiliates who are incentivized to buy, sell, and promote my course. And it's in multiple languages.
People are incentivized to buy, sell, and promote your content. Where did you ever hear about that before? Look, there's a lot of platforms out there. None of them do any of this. And so we have brand new creator and marketer options to help you get started as a creator or as a marketer, and hopefully both. So for creators and marketers, here is the suite of everything that's included. So first of all, you have the ability to upload unlimited content. Most platforms that host some kind of e-learning stuff give you drafts. They give you steps where you get to host this much for this price and that much for that price. And the more content you host, the more it costs. That's not how it works here at all. One small price, you have unlimited content. Next, translation of all your audio, video content in most languages, again, at no extra cost. Now, we do have some optional add-ons that are extremely valuable that we talked about. Creator support subscription, and this gives you your channel that we talked about with live Zoom voice translation, especially for those of you that are coaches or podcasters. The AI Genius Club, AI marketing tools, all the done-for-you marketing funnels You don't need to be a web designer or web creator, an AI creator and author lab. That's my favorite part of this thing, is all of the tools for us creators to be able to get the idea from our head out into the real world faster and easier than we've ever been able to do it before. You're also going to get essential creator training and live coaching, because there's a lot to learn here. To be able to give you access to a worldwide audience, there's a few things you're going to need to learn how to do, and we're going to teach it to you at no extra charge. We're also going to provide you the strategies that you need to help you gain these international markets. All kinds of essential marketing, training, coaching, live coaching, and of course, pay, an affiliate enrollment and override pay. You're going to have an opportunity to monetize everything. And here in the United States, it is a one-time, lifetime cost of $649. Now you'll notice that the slide says $325 to $649. That's your setup. Well, not only do we translate language, we also translate money. Get this. We're in a first world country here, which our economy is a good economy, but not every place in the world is like that. And so you want to be able to have your courses, your content, our tools available to be affordable where people live. So you don't want the content to just be understandable. You want it to be affordable. So we float our prices based on the CPI, that's the Consumer Price Index. So when you sign up, if you're in a third world country, $325. Here in the United States, $649. Let me compare that to what I'm used to. One of the main platforms I was on for years was Thinkific. Good platform, great company. Thinkific charged me $149 a month. Call it $150 a month to make the math easy. $150 a month times 12 months. Can you do that calculation in your head? That's $1,800 before I sold a single course. No guarantee that I would sell anything. And essentially on these other platforms, it's like a warehouse. They give you shelf space on their platform and you stick your course on it and you hope it sells. Is that what you're hearing about here? Hardly. Here, you get $649 one time. There, it's monthly fees or annual fees year after year after year. And our monthly subscriptions are anywhere from a low end of $50 to a high end of $99 monthly. Optional. So folks, this is financially, it is an unbelievable deal that is about to get a whole lot better. Because how would you like to make all your fees completely go away? Well, we are going to reward you for helping spread the word, not just about our courses, but about our platform and our business model. Because if you just refer 3 people to the Great Discoveries platform, you'll get all of your fees waived. You get your $649 rebated back to you. The $99 a month, that goes to zero, just for helping out 3 other people. And many of you already have an audience where that's a piece of cake. So this is how you get started. So you have an opportunity. Look, we like to talk about the business, but really for many of us, this is an opportunity. We're on a mission. I don't know about you, but I am. And this gives you the ability to empower humanity through knowledge. And when you're ready to join, it's very easy. You go to the page that the person who introduced you to this call told you. You're going to go to their website and you're going to click this button to join now. That's it. And it's going to take you to a page that looks like this, where you can join either as an affiliate or you can join, as I hope, that you're going to join us as a creator. It's simple. Look at, no big long form. That's it right there. Now, we have an update offer. If you are already with us, For example, I've been with the company since I think January marked my 1 year anniversary. So I've been here about a year and a half, a little over a year and a half. And there's been a lot of updates. There's been a lot of changes. There's been a lot of improvements. Well, not everybody's been able to, keep current. So if that's you and you want to get current with the newest, latest stuff, we have the ability for you to update, and we got a really good bargain for you. You'll get your full channel with live Zoom and voice translation, the AI Genius Club, the AI marketing tools, and the complete marketing funnels. Plus, you're going to get all of the creator tools, the AI Creator and Author Lab. These things are amazing. It replaces if you had the old Genius Club from before, this replaces that and your channel subscription. And if you already have a channel set up, you get to keep it at no additional charge. Pretty generous. And again, it's a maximum of $99 a month, $50 if you live in a third world country. If you paid for those things separately, it would cost you over $200. Here, with this special deal, $99 a month. And guess what? It could be free. Yep. Just turn 3 other people onto these tools, refer 3 people, help us grow as a company, and we waive your $99 a month. Pretty good deal. Well, we've covered an awful lot of stuff here, and I want to thank you for listening to what I had to say. It is about 25 of the hour, and so we've got some time for a few questions and answers. And my co-host, who happens to be the co-CEO of the company, Tim, can you help moderate me if you see any questions pop up, and I will do my best to field them.
Sure thing. If you don't mind, I want to tell just real quickly about this promo that's going on, Matt. This is great presentation. That was absolutely clear, concise, to the point. I don't know how anybody could turn that down. But right now we have a promo on. If you know somebody that wants to take advantage of these benefits and things that are on there, make an extra $150 on every new enrollment between now and September 30th of this year. So I hope you guys will take advantage of this. And yes, Matt, I got you. I'm going to watch.
Hey, people talk about the icing on the cake. This is the icing on the icing.
I agree.
So that's a fantastic deal. Oh, I see. Who's that? Gregory Todd. Is that you?
That is me. Thank you very much.
Gregory.
And I do like icing on my cake. Great presentation, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Clarification, because I've been missing for a while, and I'm back now, ready to jump back in.
Welcome
I
back.
have the old Genius Club. So do I need to upgrade? Because I think the only thing I'm missing now is a funnel.
Well, here's the thing, is do you need to? I strongly recommend it. And yes, as a matter of fact, that's exactly what I was talking about at the end of my presentation. There's been so many great upgrades that it's been hard for some people to keep current on everything that's going on. And so for $99, you get everything that we just talked about. And so, yeah, very, very easy for you to upgrade, and you'll see a place to be able to do it in your back office.
Okay,
did I answer your question?
Much. You did. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Where are you calling in from?
I am calling from the other side of you. I'm in sunny South Florida, Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, I own a place in Pompano Beach as well, right on Federal Highway.
Okay.
So good. Well, welcome, Gregory. I'm happy to have you back.
Thank you, sir.
Who else we got out there? I'm not seeing any hands popping up. Tim, I've got him struck dumb.
No, Herbert Harris is up. He's all over it. There you go.
Oh, I see Renee sending me hearts. Thank you, Renee. Herb, you got anything to say? Listen, let me tell you about this man. Dr. Herbert Harris is the person who introduced me to the Great Discovery What happened was I was promoting one of my new videos on my YouTube channel, Be Smarter Faster. My background is I teach people strategies, tactics, and techniques to be able to learn things faster than the way school taught you. And I was happy, and I was promoting one of my videos. And Dr. Harris and I know each other since, I think it's not, since 1988 is when we first met.
Yeah.
And he told me, he said, Matt, you know, I love your videos. And by the way, you really need to take a look at this new educational platform. And quite frankly, he caught me at the perfect time because I was fed up with dealing with Thinkific. Fed up with them. It's not that they're a bad company. It's that I wasn't getting the kind of results that I wanted. I wasn't getting the kind of support. It was hard to use the platform. And basically, I was paying $150 a month and not getting any value out of it. And then Herb invited me to talk with Tim Taylor. So Tim jumped on the telephone with me, and I was really impressed with how accessible he was and how easy he is to talk to. And then these guys invited me to come and meet them in person in March in Orlando of last year. And we've been really tight ever since. So Herb, why don't you take a moment and tell people a little bit about what your experience with all of this has been like?
Well, you know, Matt, I'm having a new, let's say, a new resurrection, because all of the pieces have come together now. You know, with the Course Creator Suite, we have all the tools that a course creator needs, and really getting more to see the value of the channels and how you can have your content on the channels, how people can select the language they want to hear the content in. So you don't have to presuppose, you know, how many people in France or Spanish. People can just decide what they want to hear it in. That's huge. That's huge. And so the channel really was a game changer, and that's a part of the suite. And then all of the AI capabilities, you know, it sometimes is overwhelming, but we can pick 2 or 3 AI applications that we can actually use. I mean, like, I'm really good at 2. Okay. The other 45, I can click on them and point them out, but I'm really good at 2 of them. And then now we have the funnel. So we really got both sides of the street covered now. We got the funnel. I just put my funnel online. I did an interview with a company on last week. And so they called me, they said, what's your free gift? And normally I'm giving away a free book or a free audio. Well, my free gift is the course. I just texted to them. I said, I got a course, and my free course is called 7 Simple Ways to Make Money with AI. The lady goes, oh my God, I want the course. I want it myself. So I realized, you know, sometimes you have to make a quick change, and by now putting that funnel in there. So I've been, you know, like my funnel was like a Model T Ford, and this funnel is a Rolls Royce.
Hey, talking about stuff like that.
Yeah.
Behind you, you have a promo for your most famous book.
Yes. Yes.
How long did it take you to write it?
Well, you know, the book wrote itself over about 10 years, but I sat down.
A quick 10 years it was too.
Well, you know, it evolved from notes, class I taught. Then it evolved into newspaper columns. I had a syndicated column. And then when I went into my second retirement, I moved to Cleveland, had to get out of New York, and just sat down and made myself write. And see, we didn't have AI. We only had HI, Herbie intelligence. Okay. But I sat down and I realized something. I'd written a book before, How to Make Money in Music, but I had a co-writer who was very disciplined. Okay. But on my own, I wasn't. And so I made one agreement with myself. Every day from 9 to 1, I will sit at that desk. Whether I write a word or not, I'm not moving.
How long did it take you?
8 months.
8 months. Folks, now, here's the point that I wanted to make.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a man a very accomplished person who already had all his materials together with the seminars that he had done and the articles he had written. He had already had all the content put together. He just needed to be able to,
Put it together in
compound
one
it. Yeah,
place.
exactly. We needed
Yeah.
to be able to, organize it and 8 months.
And every day, 8 months.
Every day it took
Yeah.
him. And now I saw James and Ed start a book at 10 in the morning and finish it at 4 in the afternoon. That made me sick. But it
Well,
also got me excited.
The same thing here, man, because I have, you and I, we never age. We just have new ideas. And so with so many new ideas now, I mean, this technology, and we're at the front of the line on this, by the way. So with this new technology to be able to create content, but then even more importantly, to be able to market it. And with the funnel, we can get more and more affiliates. And with the Course Creator Suite, anybody who's writing or desires to write anything needs to be a part of this program, because if you can't write it, AI will help you write it. And we can help you get it out there. So, hey, man, we're at the right place at the right time. And I thank you so much, Matt. I feed off you sometimes, man. You like to energize a bunny. If you're not teaching and writing, you're playing music. What's your music name, Matt?
For many years, I performed under the stage name of Zed Maestro. Aside from being a speaker and a trainer and an author, I've worked as a professional rock keyboard player, and I've been on the bill with a lot of very famous acts. But I have not gigged since the whole pandemic. So after that, I decided, maybe it's time for these old bones to take a rest from music, and I've been pouring my creativity into another area. I see my good friend Renee Rice has been patiently waiting to ask a question. So Renee, the floor is yours.
Well, thank you, Matt. Great job. And it's not so much a question as a share. And because we have time, and if it's okay, I want to share something that I'm actually doing with using the Great Discovery technology. You were talking about tech. There's different sides to this whole platform, and I'm an inquisitive person, and I'm also an action taker. And I use it for my posting. I'm on LinkedIn all the time. And if I want to share my screen, because it's incredible. My mom, so she goes, do Tim and Sandra know what you've done here? Like, I don't think so. She goes, you should share it with them. So we have time, and maybe this is the right opportunity at the right time, because this is also streaming live to YouTube, and people should know what we're able to do and the capabilities. We're talking about sharing the platform, but what it has and what it affords you as a creator is off the chart. So I don't know if I have sharing power here, but if I don't, if you can give me like about 30 seconds, I can do this real quick and share with everybody. Do I have sharing?
I don't know that
Let
I
me
have
see
the
if I can
ability to
share.
do that.
No, it's disabled. I can't share.
Oh, well.
Maybe Tim can give me a little power.
I think you're a co-host, Matt, aren't you?
I know, but I have no idea how to.
If you hit share,
can somebody
say, if you're a co-host and you hit share, it'll say allow multiple.
Yeah.
Matt, I think you're the host now, so you'll have to activate her as a co-host.
Activate you, Matt.
Well, you know what, Renee? I'm sorry. I just don't know.
Go to participants and go to participants and click on my name, and then you can do it.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Find me.
Go to participants and click on your name. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. And then the three dots.
Yep. And then make co-host.
Make co-host. Way to go. See,
we're
all students here. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yes, I can train well. Okay, so here you go. I'm going to share this really quickly, and you're going to see something I've done and I continue to do. And you see this beautiful graphic?
Yes.
Because I'm about helping women in finding their voice. And this post I did has so far 318 impressions. It's got likes and hearts and comments from people with 10,000 plus followers on here, which means their whole team gets to see what they're commenting on, not just a heart or a like, but comments. So it now gives me people to potentially contact, which I'm already contacting, of people who are interested in liking what I wrote. And I've also had people tell me they love my graphics. Well, I very clearly say they're not mine, but I can help you create them. So there's different ways to engage with people just by doing your regular post and doing your thing that they like, and you already have the, the warm lead because people are interested in what you're doing. This is just one of them. I've done many, but this like unlocking your chains and being free and, being able to speak up. And that's what this post was about. And I said, your voice matters, your truth matters, and you matter. And I talked about being chained down, and it was from going from one way to the other way, being free versus being chained up. And so when I put my content in the business promo genius part of the Genius Club, and they gave me the graphic that I really wanted to edit it out. So because they have the tool to edit it, I said, I really want a real woman. And I put down what I wanted, and this popped up. I said, genius, I'm using it. And I did. And here you go. So it's really, like you say, it's minutes, not months. This is really true. I know it's kind of like a catchy phrase, but I'm letting you know it really is minutes, not months. I'm really not having to hire out a VA to come up with graphics. I say, no, I want something different. No, come back to me with something else. This is me doing it. But I'm partnering with a tool that the Great Discovery has given me, and I'm utilizing it all the time.
You make a great point. Folks, I want you to listen to what Renee was talking about. How easy it is to be able to promote your business and this platform. She simply went to her social media, created images using our tools that stop somebody in mid-scroll, literally scroll stoppers, grabs their attention, writes something nice, got over 300 responses to it. Are you starting to get how simple this can be for you?
This was another one I did.
Yep, I see it. It's beautiful. Thank you, Renee. That was a very valuable contribution.
Thank you. It was just really, I want people to know there's the very, very, different sides to this platform that they really can utilize, and people engage based on what they're seeing, where people are visual. They could read what I write, but they also are very visual. And as I said, I've had multiple people comment on my graphics. So there's another engagement of how I got these graphics.
Perfect. I see, and Renee, spot on. Thank you very much. Great share. I see Gregory's got his hand back up, or is that from,
nope,
is that from before?
I am back up because Renee, that was awesome. And my shy person who didn't want to say anything, he sent me a private message and it read, I'd love to see more of what they're doing. I get the program. I'd like to see more of an execution of it. And then he says, Renee is now, perfect timing. So that was awesome.
Oh, I'm so glad. Timing is everything. We could speak a lot and we share what we love, and this is great, that's great. But people want to see, how are you using it? What are you doing? And so I'm glad I was able to do that for him.
Thank you so much.
Perfect.
You're very welcome.
Well, folks, we have covered an awful lot here tonight. I don't want to keep you any longer. You've already been very generous with your time to be able to tune in, drop what you were doing, and listen to what we have had to say. I just want to bottom line it all for you. In a world of many, many different choices for how you want to create content, how you want to get your message out to the world, all of the different platforms that exist, there really is only one that is not even just an educational platform. It is a global education marketplace that gives you the ability to express yourself, to manifest your true power, and to be able to extend your words, your ideas, your thoughts, your energy to people around the world who need to hear what you've got to say. We do it more affordably than anybody else. We do it with better technology than anybody else. and we attract people like us to this platform. And so it's literally birds of a feather. One of the great advantages of being here is your network of truly talented, amazing authors is really going to go through the roof. It's going to grow through the roof. So again, I'd like to thank all of you for having joined us here tonight. In closing, I always say that everything I talk about does take a little bit of work and effort, but it's worth it. Always remember that the fastest way to get to the top is to get off your bottom. I wish you all the habits of the rabbits. Go forth and multiply. Thanks, everybody. Good night.
Thanks, Matt. Great job, Matt. I love it.
I will, Joyce. All right, everybody. I'm out.